Good evening, Ian Cooper here with Options Academy. I hope this finds you well. On Friday, markets fell apart pretty badly, all thanks to jobs numbers, which now crush any real chance of further aggressive rate cuts from the Federal Reserve. However, the good news is that the pullback is excessively overdone here, and we're just starting to see quite a few oversold opportunities. But before we get into those opportunities, we wanted to take a quick look back at our Chevron trade that we recommended just a couple weeks ago. Those were the Chevron March 21, 2025 145 calls as the underlying stock traded around 146 a share. Today, Chevron now trades at 153.14, which sent our Chevron March 21st, 2025 145 calls from an entry price of $670 to a current price as of Friday's close of $10.35. On Monday morning, let's sell half of this trade to secure a partial win. As for new opportunities, let's take a look at ExxonMobil. Now, ExxonMobil is excessively oversold at the moment, but we believe it could turn higher as oil prices begin to gush higher as well. Last trading at 76.57, we believe oil could soon retest $80 to $85 a barrel, all thanks to colder weather, supply concerns, and recent Russian sanctions. Oversold at 106.5, we'd like to see ExxonMobil race back to at least 116, especially with a good deal of negativity now priced into the stock. One way to trade Exxon is by buying the open the XOM February 21st, 2025 105 calls on Monday morning. We can also look at AbbVie, ABBV. With a yield of 3.74%, AbbVie discovers, develops, manufactures, and sells pharmaceuticals worldwide. Most recently, the company reported top-line results from its phase 3 study for the treatment of early Parkinson's disease. Also, analysts at Piper Sandler just raised their price target on AbbVie to $220 from $212 with an overweight rating. We also have to consider that AbbVie is cheap, trading with a price-to-earnings growth ratio of just 0.41 times, which is down considerably from 3.21 year over year. One way to trade oversold shares of AbbVie is by buying to open the ABBV February 21st, 2025 175 calls at market on Monday morning. You can see this one is excessively oversold as well and could go on to initially retest at least 185, and then longer term we'd like to see it refill its bearish gap at around 200 a share. Again, buy to open the AbbVie February 21st, 2025 175 calls at market on Monday morning. Also, I'm sure you saw the pullback in quantum computing stocks like Rigetti Computing, RGTI. Now, most of the leading quantum computing stocks like IonQ, D-Wave, Rigetti Computing were all crushed after NVIDIA CEO comments. In fact, as quoted by Bloomberg, the CEO of NVIDIA said very useful quantum computers are likely decades away. He further said, if you kind of said 15 years for very useful quantum computers, that would probably be on the early side. If you said 30, it's probably on the late side, he said. If you pick 20, I think a whole bunch of us would believe it. However, as expected, analysts and CEOs in the quantum computing space came out in defense of related stocks. For one, according to analysts at D.A. Davidson, we believe that NVIDIA's CEO's comments may have been somewhat self-serving. Once quantum computing becomes powerful enough, it will likely replace some of the uses of GPU data centers with a much smaller footprint and much faster computation. That means quantum computing is an existential threat to NVIDIA, which it would then want to wish away, as also said by D.A. Davidson. In addition, the CEO of D-Wave said that NVIDIA's comments were dead wrong. The reason he's wrong is that we at D-Wave are commercial today. The CEO added that companies including MasterCard and Japan's NTT Docomo are using its quantum computers today in production to benefit their business operations. Not 30 years from now, not 20 years from now, not 15 years from now, but right now, today. In short, the fear generated by NVIDIA's CEO is excessively overdone in quantum computing stocks. One way to trade RGTI is by buying to open the RGTI February 21st, 2025, 7:50 calls at market on Monday morning. That's all I have for you at the moment. If you have any questions, comments, or anything I can help with, let me know. I'm happy to help at any time. With that, take good care, and we will speak again very soon. Thanks so much.